Okay, here we go. Children of the Tower, Ravnica Recap. Yeah, so step one is that all our heroes arrive in an Is It dumpster. We've got Rhine, Shad, Kairos, and Nizgru. Yeah, so they all land in a stinky dumpster, and then they see some soldiers walking by. Kairos used to be part of the Legion, and he thinks that a good idea would be to follow the soldiers, help him out, and then get into the Boros Legion so that they can talk to his old mentor, Arkalak. By following the soldiers, they actually end up in a fight with a bunch of ogres, Viashino, and humans. These are members of the clans of the Gruul, a bunch of barbarians. So the party helps out. Jad makes some magical noises. Kairos does some paladin stuff. Nizgru attacks with himself and his echo. And Rhine has a fucking gun. Yeah, so the party beat up the ogres and the Viashino and the humans, and they encounter a Gruul centaur by the name of Raksa. And she tells them to fuck off, but they don't understand her. And so Jad casts some magic that lets him understand any language, and he hears Raksa tell you guys to fuck off. So then you guys go to see Arkalak at the Boros Legion's headquarters, the Senhome. Arkalak isn't super helpful, but he does tell you some important things. First off, that the Zerta are the Gruul clan that have been causing the most trouble, that they've been sighted all over the place, and that specifically they've been sighted with a minotaur from the Rakdos Guild. Kairos and Nizgru decide to stay back and rest, and Ryan and Jad, they go to meet one of Jad's old contacts from when he was working on the plane. So Jad and Ryan meet up with a person named Skip, who is a Simic hybrid, and she's got just a ton of information. So she gives you leads on all sorts of different places and sightings of Zerta, but they're all across the city, and she's not exactly sure how they're related. The next day, you guys are having coffee, and then you end up chasing a hooded figure who walks past. Turns out it's Xanth. So Xanth ends up actually being pretty cool, and she knows the area pretty well and where the Rakdos are in the area. So she brings you guys to a place known as the Gorehouse, and everybody's super happy about it. So inside the Gorehouse, Kairos actually goes full epic sax and causes a explosion of blood that makes him super cool inside the Gorehouse. And so people are willing to tell him stuff, and you guys find out that you should probably visit a place known as Tanya's Club next, and you end up going there. Yeah, so inside Tanya's Club, Rhine and Kairos end up having a kind of stage fight to entertain her so that she'll answer your questions, and they end up doing actually a really good job. So Tanya tells you where to find the Rakdos Minotaur, whose name is Tarak, and you guys go there, find him, and you're able to interrogate him. It turns out that he's been stealing shit for the Gruul shamans, and that's why he was sighted with one. One of the items he stole is actually a hide that he actually wasn't able to deliver to the shaman, and he sells that to you for 20 gold. So the hide is actually a map which shows the locations of where Gruul shamans have been spotted, and also some locations that have not been spotted in yet. Yeah, so here's this map. All of the black spots are places you've gone to before, and all of the green spots are places you have not gone to before. The little blue things, those are where Gruul shamans have been spotted. Yep, so these are all the leads you guys have currently. Raksa is in the north in the Red Wastes. And of course, there have been Gruul shamans spotted in the Gruul shaman area. There's mutant animals in the Simic laboratories to the northwest. Nearby is the Golgari headquarters and the Undercity. And you guys could go investigating the Gorgon assassins there. Sirislav Belagor, the Orzhov priest, is located a short distance away. Tybern Polidono is the missing Azorius law mage. And you do need to go to the Azorius area to their records in order to find out where he's been. And then recently Xanth mentioned that there is a Selesnya scholar who might be able to interpret or lead you guys to a better understanding of the old ways without having to talk to the Gruul. I definitely skipped over some parts, so if you want some more details, obviously ask me. But that's the basis of it, yeah.